Uniforms don't protect murderers. When the term war crimes is mentioned, for me it immediately conjures up Nuremberg. For a child of Holocaust survivors, there can be no greater barometer of social justice than the prosecution of the crime of democide, meaning genocide, mass murder, and ethnic cleansing, of which the Nazis were the cruellest exponents of. Therefore, the public disclosure of Australian troops committing war crimes of the gravest nature opened up in me a sore wound. But I'm relieved and proud to see how honest and frank has been the admission of guilt by the highest echelons of the military, and how staunchly earnest is the process currently in place to bring those who committed cold-blooded murders in the theatre of war in Afghanistan to trial. To watch leading generals admit to and condemn the moral failure of their best troops, the SAS, is for me a sign that Australia is a principled country possessing scruples and uncompromising values when it comes to the inviolability of life, plus the courage to fight for these truths. Life is sacrosanct. The Torah, the basis of the Judeo-Christian values, exhorts us to choose life. There could be no greater litmus test of a morality-based society than protection of life at all costs. Can such strong ethical values trickle down to more mundane levels of daily life and eliminate the unsavory features of theft, cheating, verbal assault, and onwards? Perhaps. But as long as this boundary, life itself, is protected, it reveals strength of national character, a one that will find expression in other social spheres as well. It would have been tempting to sweep these illegal killings under the carpet, claiming special circumstances of war as an excuse for some excesses. All the more admirable is the courageous stand taken so publicly by the military inquiry. A soldier represents the interests of his country. He represents the values of his country. He epitomizes the cultural heritage of his country. The Australian diggers have an enviable reputation for ethical standards, sense of fair play, and mateship. Let that reputation endure. There will be another war crimes tribunal, this time in Australia. Nothing remotely comparable to the prosecution of the dastardly scale of systematic murders of the Nazis. But even if it is but one single life, that life must be hallowed and protected from a would-be murderer, even if that murderer wears a uniform. I'm confident of the moral fibre of this country.